So I was able to find one article.
Uh-huh.
One. And I will now read you some passages.
Okay. Okay.
Quote, I refrain from giving good reviews to products because I've only used a few of the thousands of products on the market. But...
Is this where you got the back shaver?
No.
Oh.
But I recently tried some underwear that is so much more comfortable than everything I've had in my life that I thought I would mention it in case some of you have been irritated by your underwear also.
Put in code anti-Semite at MeUndies.com.
It is a pouch style made by David Archy. This underwear is extremely comfortable for standing, sitting, or walking. But if you have to do a lot of movements of your pelvic area, such as crawling around an attic or fixing plumbing problems or doing exercise, the extreme movements can cause your penis to be pulled out of the pouch. But it remains comfortable even when that happens. How do you feel?
I just... Put it back in, man. Come on.
Quote,
put it back in. Put it back in. Don't put that in a review. Put it back in before you put it in a review.
Quote,
okay?
Update, February 1st, 2020.
There's an update?
Yep.
Okay.
I tried their shorter version and their bikini version. I do not like the bikini version because after moving around a bit, the material moves a slight bit off my scrotum, allowing it to touch the skin of my leg.
People are more than just one thing. I think that's what we're learning.
He expounds on this underwear for what seems like the length of a novella.
It does seem to be going a while.
Quote, unfortunately, modern societies have such a problem with sex crimes and sexual inhibition that the descriptions of the underwear avoid words such as testicles and penis.
Sir,
and
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
use words like the boys and
This is
junk.
a mall.
What makes this underwear so nice is that it does what I wondered was possible in a document that I posted almost 8 years ago, which is to provide a pouch for our testicles. This underwear goes even further and provides a pouch for our penis.
Oh, that's.
That also, when it says 8 years ago, there's a hyperlink, and he did speculate about this 8 years prior.
Yep.
Pretty amazing.
Wow.
There are not a bunch of product reviews on this site, and as far as I can tell, this is the only one. He found some great underwear, so he's got to talk about it at length on his ridiculously anti-Semitic conspiracy theory site. What a great bit of free advertising for David Archy brand underwear. They've got to be thrilled. You seem confused.
I mean, what am I supposed to do with the existence of all of that simultaneously?
I don't know. How do you think it feels to be me?
I don't know. I'm
poking around this stupid website.
Don't know.
It's full of hate, and then there's a fucking underwear review where he complains about the bikini ones.
I don't know.
But if he doesn't like the bikini style, he can't come to Snoop Dogg's party.
That is true.
There's bikinis,
there is
zucchinis,
only.
martinis,
no weenies. Which means that those underwear where your weenie pops out, get them out of here.
I think that's a metaphorical weenie in Snoop's song.
I think it's a literal weenie in this song.
I wish he had a breakdown of all of Katy Perry's videos, like Roar, Last Friday Night.
See, the problem with this is that you can't be a rampant, vicious anti-Semite and then do a one-off product review. Mm-hmm. You know, that's got to be like a new weekly segment for you.
Yeah, I was curious like about some of these other products.
Nonstop bile and hate. Now it's like, oh, this bicycle, it doesn't switch gears. No gear change. Solid ride in city streets. But the seat
stuck to my scrotum.
They would all be so scrotum based. Yeah. Everything would be about in relation to where his penis or his scrotum is.
So he goes on and on about his various thoughts about this underwear. Then, for reasons that escape me, it ends with this section, which I will read to you in full.
Okay. Okay.
Quote, since this document is probably going to be considered obscene by some people, I may as well mention another issue that adults ought to be discussing without hysteria.
Oh, my God.
Specifically, some men believe that having a large, floppy penis makes them better than the men who have smaller penises.
Holy shit, you are not telling me that this eventually goes on a small penis rant. Oh, my God.
Some men believe that having a large floppy penis makes them better than the men who have smaller penises or who have, quote, accordion-type penis that compresses to a smaller size.
No.
Growers and showers. You know what I'm talking about? Some people have been so convinced of this that they're stretching their penis to make it bigger, such as Roberto Cabrera, and businesses are offering products for penis stretching. And one of the questions on the Amazon site that sells the David Archy underwear is from a man who's hoping that the underwear will make his penis look larger. The children who grow up in the USA could pick up the attitude that men should have giant penises and that women should have giant breasts, or how many people actually want such features in their spouse. Furthermore, are those people, quote, normal, or are they mentally ill? Do, quote, normal women actually care whether a man has a large floppy penis?
You know, as a writer, I will tell you this. Whenever you have certain little phrases, that can kind of gear us towards what your point of view or perspective that you're bringing in is. If you have repeated large floppy penis, that is something that you view as a negative, my friend.
Do quote, normal women actually care whether a man has a large floppy penis? I realize that women want erect penises to be a certain size and shape, but how many women care how long a penis is when it's limp?
That's just fact.
How many women even want to look at a man's limp penis?
Hey, who is this? Chris Rock?
My opinion is that giant floppy penises are an annoyance. My penis will compress like an accordion when it's cold, and I think that it is much more comfortable compared to when it is warm and flopping around, although this David Archy underwear is making that flopping problem disappear. So that's the end of his underwear review.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Right.